It's too early in the morning. Greetings, adventurers. I'm Dragorath, and welcome back to Powerwash Simulator. This is the Mako energy exhibit. Hello once again. I've trusted you been able to take in some of the city since we were last in touch. Sorry to pull you away from your vacation, but we have another job lined up for you. The nature of this task, however, demands a great deal more discretion than the first we had you perform, of course. This also means you shall be compensated handsomely for your troubles. One of the specimens from Professor Hojo's laboratory escaped and made its way to the 60th floor. It was eventually captured in the Mako energy exhibit, but it refused to go quietly, and the place was coated in a thick layer of biological ooze. It's poo-poo all over the place. While we entrusted the floor and walls to our security team, I insisted someone with a more skilled hand. I insisted that someone with a more skilled touch handled the exhibit itself. And that's what we're gonna do. So this big ass thing is going to be a pain in the butt. Glad to have you in the Shinra building again. Glad to be back. Glad there, even though I might not even be where I am today without the company's stunning advancements in Mako harvesting technology. I have rarely visited this exhibit, and I believe I finally understand why. Forced me to come face to face with the fact that what this city has become is no longer what I hoped it would be. What's the outer section? A terrible darkness has settled over Midgar, and who knows when it will lift again, but I digress. What are these, like, shared? No? There we go. Oh, yeah. So, we just gotta clean up this damn model. Is the gist of it. It's pretty much a model of the whole city, from what I'm understanding. So we'll take it out piece by piece. There we go. Just like usual, we're going to take care of it piece by piece. I still have to admit, the SpongeBob thing probably has like one of the best levels in it. Funny story, my friend Casey, that's what convinced her to buy the game, because she was like, what's Powerwash Simulator? I'm like, it's great. You just power wash things. It's very relaxing. She was like, oh, well, what kind of stuff do they have in there? I was like, they got SpongeBob. And she was like, they got SpongeBob? And immediately bought the game. I'm like, yeah, that's how it goes. That's how I am, too. It's kind of funny, because when I started playing Power Wash Sim, it was, like, right after this free expansion came out. So, I was not, late to it or anything. Yep. Yeah, I think that was like the newest thing at the time, and I think it was like a couple weeks after the Midgar expansion here came out that I started playing. I'm 90% sure, because SpongeBob DLC didn't exist yet, so that's the thing about that. Yeah. This thing shouldn't take too long to clean up, thankfully. I don't think it should. I don't think it should. Or rephrase that, it shouldn't. It honestly shouldn't. There we go. Outer floor sections. Yup. Because look at that, we're already 12% complete with the thing. The only problem that I have with this job is that it's got a lot of nooks and crannies later. So, that's the only gripe I have, really. Except there's always that one chunk that, like, it gets hard to find. You've cleaned everything else. Other than that, honestly, it's a pretty short job. From what I recollect, at least. It's been a while. So, I don't quite remember. One thing that I do remember, though, is how great Powerwash Simulator is. How it's like the best game of all time. That everyone should play it. Everyone should play this game. Everyone should be ready for Powerwash Sim 2. That's what I'm trying to do, is get ready for that. But I got to put hours into this to try to finish it up before that releases. I think that's all I'm going to be doing the next couple of days, honestly. This is probably all I'm going to be doing for a little while. Oh yes, the walls. Gotta get in there and clean these walls. Start on the outer rim. Then we'll work on the outside. We'll just go ahead and do all the outer rim first. See, look, this hasn't been that long. I'm already 20% done. Almost. Allow me to explain the general layout of Midgar. As you may have noticed, it is divided into 8 sectors, and each is powered by its own Mako reactor. At the end of at the very center of the city stands the Shinra building. But as the city design was predicated on the use of Mako, perhaps I should explain what that is first. Oh yeah. These walls can be a pain. I forgot how much of a pain though. We'll go ahead and do the wall dividers too while I'm at it. Because it's gotta get done. It's all gotta be cleaned and washed. And that is such a useful thing. It's funny how such a useful thing like being able to turn the nozzle could be taken for granted. Oh wow, my ear is ringing. That's interesting. That's very interesting. But yeah, this is what we do with my life now. This is what I do with my life now. I play Powerwash Simulator because this is how it goes. This is how it goes. Yeah, gotta 100% this game. I don't know, maybe I'll go back and do an achievements video later, once I'm done with all the levels. Because I know I'm still missing achievements that honestly I could go back and do. So, missing a bunch of achievements, funny enough. Some of them are simple and you wouldn't really think of just playing through casually. It's like, oh, on this job, complete this item first, or there's one for having a job at 99% completion without having an item completely cleaned. I'm like, dang, that is insane. That's gonna be a tough one. I think I know what job to do with that, though. I think I know exactly what job to do with that, funny enough. If of all the levels they could have, they chose this. I will say, some of the levels get really long later. So, well, some of the, like, actual campaign levels do get long later, so be ready for that. I think so far the longest job I've done was Santa's Workshop, funny enough. That was free. There we go. Alright. Whew. Yep, I feel like I'm getting old. That and I haven't even fully woken up yet. So, I'm just like, ugh. Gotta power wash everything. Just gotta do it. Gotta clean everything. Do it for the children. Actually, that'd be really fun to do. I should do a charity thing eventually. I've only done the one a long time ago. Well, that was even... I more did that to help a friend. Well, friends. Family? A family that I'm friends with. Yeah. And my buddy Anthony. So, I'm like, it was fun to do. And it was for a good cause. So, that's why I do it, though. It makes me feel good. And it helps other people. That's, like, the best thing to do. Yeah. Now we're power washing everything. Mako is the substance that flows under the surface of the planet. Uh-huh. Our skilled engineers have learned how to convert this substance into electricity, which in turn has greatly raised the people's standard of living. I had hoped this innovation would allow Midgard to become a veritable utopia. Fortunately, wherever there's progress, there are setbacks. So that's making noise. Alright. Oh look, cranes. Gotta get those clean. Sector 00, small disc. Small disc? Those look big. And this is the part that gets kind of poopy. This is the part that gets kind of suckage. There we are. There's another one. Oh, it's all in this big thing. Okay. I didn't even notice that. I'm like, oh, this is Sector 00. Narrow towers. Ah. There they are. Still another one. Oh, there it is. Eh. Clean, dang it. Clean. There we are. Observation platforms. Yup. This place is absolutely disgusting. I wonder what kind of content and stuff they have fully planned for Powerwash Sim 2, honestly. Plates. And this is the part that kind of sucks butt. Oh. Oh, that's not even part of it. Well, we're cleaning everything anyway, so... Yeah. There we are. We are getting it done, thankfully. Already, like, halfway done with this. The only problem is going to be when, later. There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Large silos. Let's show us what these are. Oh, no, they're not. Ugh. This is why I try to take it one piece at a time, too. And ensure it's fully clean before I, move on. Because you end up with, like, a small piece, especially on a larger job like this. You can end up with a larger piece that just doesn't clean. Or a small piece that, you know, isn't fully cleaned. Then you just have a half-assed job. I'll go ahead and clean all these while I'm at it. Why not? Spotlights. Yeah. Clean those spotlights. Large towers. See, we're already halfway done with this. That's the good news. That is very good news because, whoo-wee. This job's got so much little stuff in it. Small towers. On the ones that aren't done. Is that all of them? Yeah, sweet. The Mako reactor. Oh, it's Sector 1. Which is over here. I like how they just have a model of the city itself. Oh, that green stuff is a little more resistant. Alright. Man, easy job, huh? Especially with all this. Make sure I get in there and get a bunch of extra goop cleaned up. That way I don't have to come back to it and be like, oh yeah, here's a spot that I missed. That's why it's not cleaned properly. Yeah, this is where it kind of becomes a pain in my butt. Come on. Pop, dang it, pop. Work. There we go. Yeah, because there's just so many little bits in the way. It's like, just, so much little crap that gets in the way of here. Gets in the way of everything. It's really funny to find out how many people actually play this game. Because I was talking with one of my coworkers. It's really funny because my coworker, he's like one of the cool kids, you know. And he games and stuff too. And he's like, and I asked him one day, I'm like, dude, you won't believe, because it was back while I was on my kick playing this nonstop. I was like, you won't believe what I've been doing. He's like, what? And I go, dude, he even plays D&D with us, funny enough, but so he's a good friend. But I told him, I was like, dude, I've been playing fucking Powerwash Simulator, and he was like, dude, I fuck with that game. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's like, it's just so awesome. This is coming from someone who likes to rage at Rainbow Six Siege. It's funny because he lives in the apartment building next to us. And there are times where, like, you're outside and you can hear him yelling. Because he's raging. It's great. It's great. It's funny, honestly. It's pretty funny. There we go. I didn't think about that. Here's my question. What is the point of having big-ass spotlights on the outside of your city? You know? Sector 2 Mako reactor can start getting goobered. Anything for money. Right. Anything for money. That's how this game works. Mark my words, I will complete my expressionary project one day, as well as the restoration of Sector 6. What happened to Sector 6? All I want is to make life better for everyone in Midgar, especially those in the Undercity. However, I've had to fight tooth and nail for every permit and scrap of funding. As much as it pains me to say this, I fear the rest of Shinra may view Midgard's people in a different light. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Actually, no, I just remembered the Starbomb song about Final Fantasy VII's convoluted plot. That was a good one. Does anybody even like really listen to Starbomb anymore? They're still funny. So I wouldn't see why not. I always thought their stuff was hilarious. I always thought that shit was funny. I think the first one I heard was like Luigi's Ballad. About 90% sure that's like the first Starbomb song I heard. Ugh. So what the hell happened to Section 6? Or Sector 6? That's my question. Here's your Mako reactor. There you go. That's clean. Now we can get on with it. Just gonna try and knock out as much as I can in one go. We're saying screw it at this point. I'll do everything all at once. Well, not necessarily. Yeah, there we go. So, how's everybody's day going? Hope it's going great. Hope everybody's day goes great. Because mine is going to be this. For most of the day, probably. Yeah, it is. I know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be this. I'm going to be washing and washing and washing. It's never going to stop. It's never going to end. The washing never ends. This is not what Batman meant when he said we have to clean up the city. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. See, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. We're at 70% completion already. Oh, yeah, this mission, like I said, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for all the little things. It'd be a lot quicker and a lot easier to, do. I will say, at least it's not like every single little building and stuff out here has a, thing. So, I think that'd be a little too extreme if that was the case. So, yeah, maybe I should do some of the other extra bonus jobs. Maybe I'll do one next. I don't know when I should play, like, I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't know when I should play, like, the Muckingham Files or anything, but necessarily. Maybe I'll just do one of those here and again. I think those are just little side things anyways. I don't think they're necessarily pertinent to the story. Oh my god, I'm worried about Powerwash Simulator lore now. Here we go. The autism's kicking in. Well, my autism's kicking in. Because, oh man. It's really funny because usually with games I latch on to story and lore and stuff like that a lot. So, it's like, yeah, when I play stuff, I prefer to play in as much of a chronological order as I can. Well, there's a few exceptions to the rule. If I can, you know, make a timeline or something, that's great too. But, I try to, you know, keep tabs on the stories going on in my games. Because that's one of the big reasons I play. Same reason I read. Well, I also play to win. And to have fun. Those are literally all the reasons people play video games. Excuse me. My apologies. Spotlight's done, I didn't even notice. There we go. Alright. We are 75% complete with this, and it's only been 30 minutes. Impressive. Impressive. You just gotta hit this from all angles. You just gotta hit everything from all angles, as much as you can, at least. That's how you clean up the little bits. There we go. There we go. I meant to... I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to sprint. Eh. What the fuck? What was that? What's happening? Yeah, what the heck was all that? I didn't even do the reactor itself. Oh my god. Yeah, that green sludge on the reactor is very, a little more resistant. I don't know if it's classified as oily or what. Yeah, I'm very curious as to what else is gonna show up for Powerwash Simulator 2. Did you hear that? It sounded like an explosion. Yes, I did. I'm still hearing it. Just received word about complications with reactor 1. Please excuse me, but this issue requires my immediate attention. Was that the avalanche mercenaries, avalanche gang. I forgot what the hell they're called. Is that them blowing up the reactor? Is that what that was? Because that's what that was. They need to be careful because I don't want to die. Once again, I love how everybody just has phones. It's like, oh yeah, that's normal. And Sector 6 is going to be quick at least. It looks like it, from what I can tell. Because most of it's gone. So, easier job for me. Huh. Everything's exploding. That's not good. Come on. Sector 6 finish up. There we go. Mako reactor here in Sector 7. We're 85% done. I'm very glad about that. Oh, all the explosions are gone, thankfully. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. But you know what? Spoke a little too soon on that. That's fine. Almost done with all these outer areas at least. And it's going by quicker than I thought. Honestly. It's crazy how much time passes when you play this game and you don't even realize it. You're just sitting there doing your thing, and then next thing you know, it's been days. The game takes over your life. It's like, oh yeah, that's great. And you realize you haven't eaten in days either. You start to lose weight, your body starts to shut down. All you can think about is one more job, one more job. Powerwash Simulator becomes your life. Yeah, that got a little fucked up there for a moment. I apologize. Hehehe. There we go. I like how everything's just blowing up, and I'm like, okay, just, you know, doing my thing. They could pay me more, you know. Just saying. Just saying. It's kind of funny, because, like, when you replay a job, you still make money. But the way it works is that you only get a fourth of the pay. And it is, it's kind of funny, because some parts are smaller, and you get paid by the piece that's cleaned. So, but it's like, oh yeah, you know, some parts are smaller and are not worth much at all. But the minimum payment for parts is 25 cents. So, even if something's, you know, already 25 cents, you're still going to be getting a full 25 cents off of it. And the only other thing is that you don't get the full sum anyways, because at the end of every job, cleaning the pieces doesn't give you the full sum of what the job is worth. You get a completion bonus after the job is fully done. And if you're replaying a level, you don't get that completion bonus. So, even if I were to, like, hop in multiplayer with someone to grind money, that wouldn't help me much. So why is this thing not clean? There we go. But yeah, grinding money later on may take some time. Oh no, I kind of want to get everything in the shop and stuff too, so that's going to be a fun project. I think between all the Muckingham files and the campaign, DLC, stuff like that, honestly, I should have enough to buy, like, everything. I don't think I'm going to have to go back and, you know, do any crazy kind of grind or anything for money. Not on Powerwash Simulator, at least. Not on here, at least. There we go. We're getting close to done with this. Honestly, very shocked how far along we've made it. And everybody's here with me. But yeah, this is what I do for a living now. This is what I do for a living. Ugh. Yeah, my forehead itches. What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I'm just trying to clean the damn place. Executive floors. There you go. Executive floors pedestal. If I can get it to, you know, actually clean, huh? Come on, clean, dang it, clean. You're so close to being finished, you know. Could just work. We're almost done here, please. Please. That is not, you know, what I was trying to clean, but I just can't get it to fucking clean. Oh my god. Cleaning everything else but it, apparently. Exhaust pipes. Come on, dang it. I can't be that. Hold up. See how big this thing is? Oh, it goes all the way down here, that's why. Okay. I didn't realize it stretched so far down. That's what's going on. We're almost there. Lower floors. Good. And the pipes. Just gotta clean the pipes now. Just gotta clean the pipes. Yep. Cleaning pipes. Almost done. Thankfully. Thankfully. We're so close. There we are. The pipage here is abysmal. I just realized this is literally a tiny, like, model of the whole city. You know, imagine how big these damn things are in real life. Imagine cleaning this shit. Imagine keeping all this stuff clean for real. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. It better not be my last mission here. No, it's not. I don't even remember what the last mission is on this. Oh, that one's hiding. There we go. There it goes. Look at me go around in circles. Quite literally. Quite literally go around in circles. Public securities believe the incident at Reactor 1 was the work of the eco-terrorists known as Avalanche. I can't imagine why anyone would endanger the lives of their fellow citizens, least of all those who claim to respect all life. But conversely, perhaps Shinra needs to ask itself where its fault in all this lies. Forgive me, this isn't your problem. Instead, let me congratulate you on another job well done. It's always a pleasure working with you. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. And the Airbuster. Yep. So that's going to be in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Check out some of the stuff that I've played. If you want more Powerwash Simulator, check out my playlist. I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.